There we go. Everything's being incredibly slow today to boot up. Avermedia took like a full minute just to boot up. Hey guys, how we doing? STEM gamer, techno gamer, you guys you have very similar names. We're gonna finish Wind Waker today. And this song, oh my god, I love this song. The song has been remixed so many times. I mean, it's Zelda's main theme from the original game. And to this day, this is still my favorite version of the song. Not because it's the original, but just simply because I love how slow-paced it is, and all the little bass lines just do everything right. And it just sounds so perfect. Like, this song defines what Zelda has always been to me. And I also love, if I can find it. I can never find it on YouTube, so I just have to open up my totally legitimate copy of the game. But this right here. This version of the song. It's like 8 seconds long. And I love it. I don't know why. Seriously, I used to be able to listen to that for hours, and I have no idea why. It's so short. Hey guys. The snare in that file selection? Yeah, that's probably it. I am really sore. I didn't sleep very well. Well done, Link. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. You mean this thing? Just keep it in my pocket? Here we go. 1/3 of the ultimate golden piece of cheese. And it's now embedded into my hand, oh god. What is this? There on your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. Here's the song again. It is the Triforce of courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Link, Hero of Winds. Got a nice ring to it. Go forth, to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Let me just turn the boat, there we go. Actually, another heroic song I really like is Final Fantasy IV, Wings of Baron. That song is awesome. Or the Red Wings of Baron. Let's go. You like the final dungeon? I actually hate Ganon's Tower in this game. It's full of really gimmicky, annoying shit. I liked Ganon's Tower in Ocarina of Time, but not so much in this. Oh no! Where's my princess at? Deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game next to Twilight Princess, but I did not enjoy the 3D version. I felt they changed too many things and it just ruined it for me. Oops. Their armor just will not come off. There we go. Oh, you have to knock the cape off first, I see. These guys are different. Your princess is in another castle. That's actually very fitting here. Some hearts, yeah. Bit of magic would also be useful. Ganon's castle in A Link to the Past was hard as hell. That place was just hellish. Remember this barrier? Smack. Huh. You took the hero's charm off for the cutscene. Shatter it like glass. And the shoes down here are really shiny. Look at these guys. Ooh, magic. There we go. All topped off. Random moblin. First time at this part of the game, my reviewers are screaming at me, do this, do that. I prefer to figure stuff out on my own. Like a lot of, for fuck's sakes, I hate the keys in this game. They're so cheap. Like if anyone played The Wind Waker for the very first time, or any Zelda game really, and they wanted to stream it, I'd be like, I mean, if you want, but just because we live in that age now doesn't mean you have to do that. I would recommend to do it just on your own, so you can experience it all yourself. What am I going to stream after this? Probably Battalion Wars 2. It's just the keys in this game are really obnoxious to deal with because they always stay just out of your range, and then they just kind of float over and get little cheap shots in. This is also the only Zelda game I can think of that has a boss rush. I don't know any other Zelda games that give you a boss rush at the end. A freaking Capcom-style boss rush. Just strikes me as weird. I don't think I'll stream immediately after this. I need to get on the job hunt. Also, my XSplit license expires at the end of the month, and I don't have enough money to replace it, so I really need to get on that job hunt if I want to keep doing this. Skyward Sword is a boss rush? Oh no, Skyward Sword has a boss challenge thing. It's completely optional though. Oh come on, what was that? I'm talking like you get to the end of the game and before you can fight the final boss you have to go through all or most of the game's bosses again. Like every Mega Man game does, because that's just the Mega Man formula at this point. That's what you expect. But this is the only time I can think of them actually doing it in a Zelda game. Like, you don't have to do it in Skyward Sword, it's just if you want the Island June. Because it's not timed, well, I've always just called them boss rushes. It's just any time you have to fight all of the bosses, one after the other, in a row, without a break. Like every Mega Man game. Over here, dude. Oh, wrong button. Whoops. I like how the grappling hook does a small amount of damage to him. And then it unequips all your items just to be annoying. You've never beaten a Mega Man game? Oh man. Mega Man games tend to be incredibly difficult. Like, if we're talking about the classic series, what am I doing? I would recommend, like, to start with Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 6, because they're the easiest in the classic series. Right, I actually forgot how to do this. Mega Man X. The first X game is my favorite. 2 and 3 are okay. 4 is awesome. 5 is okay. I don't like 6 at all. 7 is the one we don't talk about. It's the one that shouldn't have happened. And 8 is alright. And then Mega Man 0, that entire series is great. I can't recommend Mega Man 0 enough. Mega Man ZX was amazing, but I hate Advent. Everyone loves Advent, but I hated it. I feel it ruined everything that made the first ZX so good. TMM lesson, what's that? Play Super Mario 3D World? You know, I still haven't finished that. I'm at the Champions Road, the very last stage. Holy crap, is it ever hard. I've been at that for a while and I just still cannot beat it. What? Bounce off. Crap. Alright, the lava world. So, like, Bowser's castle? I don't think 3D World has a lava world. It has a canyon. Oh yeah, this. I remember being confused as to what to do. That is not it. Dang it, I missed. No, get off me. Stop pumping me. I think what you're supposed to do is use the light and there are dark chews along this hallway that you can freeze. You know what? Screw it. Let's just dash through this. Fairy, comply with me here. Thank you. No. I want the fairy! Okay, fine, whatever. She's got a list of all. Can't actually grab it. Really, game? Why would you do that? I was just waiting for his head to land up there where I couldn't reach it. No. I don't want that. Remember this guy? I don't, because this fight lasts like 30 seconds. Second hit? Yeah, okay. This True Time Princess eventually, I don't know, I've just played through 2 different Zelda games, and this is my second time playing through this one in a week. So I'm playing another one anytime soon. But yeah, Twilight Princess will be done eventually. And it will be very slow, because I like taking my time with that game, because I love that game. That door, this door. Stop unequipping all my things. I suppose I don't really need the grappling hook anymore. I have it equipped anyway. I hear you, Wizrobe. I see you. We need these guys. And probably this thing. Can I get around this or do I have to turn these off? I can just flip around it, awesome. Ah! Hello, Bucko Blend, how you doing? Frickin' Malgera. Ugh. Don't like this boss. You don't even get its awesome music, because it's all distorted. I remember the whirlpool being a lot more creepy in the GameCube version, because it was just black. Like, it didn't look like it was just sand going down towards the center. It was just like this big black hole. It was creepy as hell. Well, I actually kind of like this distorted music. There's a nice feel to it. Nice feel of urgency. Computer, what are you doing? I can't see him. A little too close. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to roll towards him. It's the opposite of what I'm after. Trying to focus on the little guys, but you can't when he's flying around because the camera just centers on him. Also, that's slow down, holy crap. It feels much easier to grab onto his tongue in this version. Yeah, Malgera's baby worms, they're annoying. I just remember in the GameCube version it being really hard to grab onto his tongue. Give me my hearts back. It was? Yeah, they did make it easier. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I felt that was the one thing that made him actually a fairly tough boss. Because you had to get really close to grab onto his tongue in the first game. But if you got just a little bit too close, he would grab you. Alright, let's see. Time. What? Hang on, see if I can remember the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah! It's just a little bit risky. Just a little bit. Never mind the fact he does like 5 hearts of damage to you. Just a little risky. So this is the portal through which Ganon was able to seep into the unsuspecting world above. Link, we shall make use of this path that Ganon created for himself. If there is anything from the world above that you believe you need, then climb into the boat and enter the column of darkness. Not entirely sure how you got here, but... Okay, this is where you learn it. 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, 4 candles. I'd like some 4 candles, please. Read the thing. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. This part annoys me. Yeehaw. Immediately greeted by Phantom Ganon. And you just follow whichever way the sword hilt lands. And you have to do this about 10 or so times. It's kind of annoying. And then good old Ganon tennis. I don't think anything actually comes of that. Ah, if you hit it with every single one, I guess. Actually, I think it was that way in the N64 game too, so never mind. Ocarina of Time. You gotta be really fast to hit him there because he teleports almost immediately. What's the most annoying thing I had to do in a Zelda game? That would be... I got it. In Spirit Tracks, when you have to, play the flute in time with those like, sage guys in order to unlock the paths to each temple. The last one in the desert was so frustrating. Because, like, it seems like you did it perfectly fine. But the game would just be like, no, you didn't do it right. And it took me just a billion tries to get through that. And after that, I just never bothered with that game again. It just frustrated me so much. Like, even the gameplay I didn't like at all. I loved Phantom Hourglass. That game was awesome. But Spirit Tracks was just shit. Also, light arrows are overpowered as hell. There's a reason you don't get them until now. Yeah, even when you fight Phantom Ganon legitimately, it isn't much of a fight. And then in the console games, Skyward Sword, near the end of the game, it just started doing a whole bunch of gimmicky things that just got on my nerves. You lost your copy, Phantom Hourglass? Oh, that sucks. I was freaking awesome at the multiplayer in Phantom Hourglass. I would often make people quit because I would get like every single force gem on the map on my side of the in the first round. It was kind of unfair. But yeah, light arrows. Bang! Disintegrated. What's that? You have a full suit of armor? Light arrows. Get out of here. Enemies are completely trivial at this point. You can even get a 2 for 1. Oh no, I missed. Never mind. And they don't eat as much magic power as they did in Ocarina of Time, so you can really just spam the hell out of them. OP light arrows, yep. But yeah, in Skyward Sword, at the end, you go to take the basin of water to get into the fire temple, the name I always forget of. And also we don't need the hero's charm anymore, because you can't actually see Puppet Ganon's health, so. And then Scrapper, being a complete idiot, decides to take it to the base of the volcano instead of the summit, and then you have to escort him to the top, and that was just annoying as hell. There was the entire like Metal Gear Solid bit at the end where you lose all your items. That was annoying. How does Ganondorf get through this place? He just teleports. He's magic like that. There's our girl. That's one hell of a bed she's got. Also, there's Ganon just right there. Does nobody see that? Yeah, that guy. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. Bad touch. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans, oceans, oceans. Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas. None can so. Whoops, didn't mean to press that. What did the King of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people that would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on this sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you. Dan, revelation. I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Do not betray my expectations. Ganondorf had the courtesy to put her in a bed all comfy, but later on he slaps her and beats her up. He's just kind of a villain. They're weird like that. Also, it's not actually Ganon, it's Puppet Ganon. Puppet Ganon's kind of weird. Step 1, get the hell away from him. Step 2, boomerang. Gotta cut the strings. Ow. You can hit this without cutting the string, but it's really hard, and I'm not that good of an aim, so... I can barely hit the thing when I'm on the ground. Step 3 light arrows, yep. Yeah, the boomerang in this game is really badass. Not as badass as it was in A Link's Awakening, where it can literally one-shot things, but it's pretty badass. It can lock onto 5 things. This is probably my second favorite version of the boomerang. It also has insane homing capabilities. If you can actually get a lock on, which I am struggling with here. Yeah, let me get some distance between us. Also, Bat, get out of here. There we go. I kind of like Puppet Cannon's music. Like, as easy as this fight is, it's got some nice music. Yeah, the snake one isn't easy to hit. It was right in my face and I missed it. There we go. Now he goes into his spider form. I like the distorted victory theme. It's not quite a victory. The gimmick in this phase is just look at the water. And the snake form. Oh, she came right for me. I guess he always does that. The damage is negligible at this point. I'm gonna run out of magic. Oh, I can't actually fire this again. Hang on. Let me just down one of these. Sure, good luck. You don't need luck for this fight. Ugh. Get off me. It'd be great if he would get away from me, though. I don't remember you giving me this much of a hassle before. Ah, what? How did that miss? I mean, if he's just gonna go in circles like that. Dude! Let me move. This is the first time it's ever giving me this much trouble. Come on. ass over here. Keep doing it just a little too early. Spin attack, thank you. So I have the reaction time to dodge Soda Popinski and Puncho, but I can't just counter this guy, what the hell? There we go. Man, that took way too long. Never speedrun Super Metroid? No, but I probably could. Yeah, surely you are the hero of time reborn. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. Yeah, see, he can just fly. How can we take the bed sheets with him? Super Metroid is probably my favorite Metroid game. Alright, you have to jump onto it. Time for the Snake Eater segment. Man, that took 20 arrows? Ew. Can usually end that snake form in about 20 seconds, if that. This incredibly silent walk to the top of this chamber. The hell do you need a chamber this big for, anyway? What is this used for? Look at this. Oh, I was gonna drink my soup, but we don't need to. Alright, thank you. Fine to keep streaming after Wind Waker? It's only 4:30, I may as well. I don't know what I'll stream, but... Because I don't even think we've been going for an hour. Oh, quick shot. The top of the tower. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my land, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing, death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here I would again gather the three of the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce, he who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains... That was incredibly close. Yeah, we just gotta beat the hell down. Do not fear, I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Power within? Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. Crawfish pajamas protect me. It's that thing that they make such a big deal about that only appears at one part of the entire game every time. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. Nope, not Abby. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope! I desire hope for these children. What are we actually saying? Give them a future! Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. His voice, I can't take it seriously. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. Ganon's like, you son of a bitch. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. It's one hell of a scowl he's got going on there. It's just like, the hell's going on? This is foolishness. A future for you? What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Link, I'm sorry. I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. I think she said our ocean. Very well then, allow me to show you. Your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. Unfortunately, this being a Zelda game, the final boss is complete cake. I'll use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. Oh, right, you can't block the kick. Maybe I actually have to hit him when he does it. I like this arena. And it's just like, you are in my way. God, that would hurt so bad too. Yeah, and you're a douche. You can actually counter what he does though. Pretty lenient on the timing as well. I like how he blocks behind him. Just effortlessly holds his sword behind him. He's like, no, I'm not falling for that again. Anytime now. There we go. Link, you have to distract him. Are you ready? I'll aim for you and use your shield. Do you get it? That is why it's called the mirror shield. Womp. Right. You have to do it. You have to do the counter to put your friggin' sword in his head. I kind of like how Ganon is actually a sword player in this. There we go. And I'll go ahead and turn this off for the end. The wind, it is blowing. I always thought he looked like a slug when he turns to stone. Link! How come our drunk alter egos are so much more successful than us? My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Wait! You could come with us. Yes, of course, we have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land will be the next Hyrule. So... but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. I need to find that music after the stream, because that was starting to get really good. I like how Link's bubble still has the sleeping cap, the shape of the cap. even though he's not wearing it. Why would you even reach for his hand when you know you're not gonna grab it? That's just mean. And so Hyrule sinks beneath the waves where it will remain. I have scattered the seeds of the future. Unlike the Koroks, who will never be helped. Yay, she goes back to being Tetra. I like that. That dark skin. Hey, Kamali. Fancy meeting you here. And Tetra's ship and crew. Just right there. Hey guys. Didn't even have to look for you. Ariel. I like this song. Are we gonna help them out of the water, or are we just gonna sit here and wave? Yeah, if you're playing the normal game, then this is where Ariel would be shown. Hey, Medley! Yay! This is where Ariel would be shown in her purple dress. Normally she's in her blue dress. But on New Game Plus, she has her purple dress from the start. So that means Medley doesn't have to stay in the temple the entire time. That makes me so happy. I totally ship her and Link together. Now it's time for bubble credits. I rather like these bubble credits. Subel. Tetra. The frickin' booger kid and a piggy. Beetle. Tetra. Tetra. The crew. Nico. Forsaken Fortress. A rat with a rupee, okay. Malden. Bokoblin. Barrel Link. It's his version of the cardboard box. Again. Miss Marie. That little jerk. Dancing guy, whose name I don't remember. Dingle. Zanari. The minigame guy. Linda. And that guy. Oh, I never did that side quest. Whoops. The kids. Gillian. Middle-aged people. Sailors. Sailing. The frogs. The frogs that we saw exactly once and then never again. Blue. Kamali, the chieftain. Medley. Hey, Medley. The Chirito guards look exactly the same. Makoto. I'm not entirely sure what's happening in that picture. Something's on fire. Those birds and their annoying noises. The Goma boss, whose name I don't remember. I think it's some variation of Goma. Nelly. Deku Tree, these stupid things. The Koroks. Deku Tree in peril. Having a bad pimple day. Second boss, I have no idea what it's called. Kenta Nagata, there's a name. Fish. Nate Bildorf. That son of a bitch. Grabby Hand. Phantom Ganon. That statue that zaps you. Mila. Mila and Maggie. Tetra. Ariel. The Helmarok King. Komali. Ganon. Zelda. Zelda. King Daphnis. Mila. Poor Mila. I kinda like poor Mila better. The Gorons. Fairy. Great Fairies. Queen Fairy. Sea enemies. Giant Octorok. No, you guys are extinct. You're not allowed to appear. We killed all of you. Laruda. Laruda and Medley. Music. So good. Fado. Fado and Makar. God, screw the Wind Temple. I hate the Wind Temple. Mulgera. Those two guys on the far right, we never met because I never went to that island. The Ghost Ship. Yeah, the whole Nintendo Gallery thing. Also, the Blue brother, the Blue Tingle brother, I never met him. In the original game, you had to do a bunch of side crap involving the Tingle Tuner. I have no idea how they changed that in this game. I imagine it has something to do with Tingle Bottles, but I've never looked into it because it involves Miiverse, and I just kind of ignore anything involving the Miiverse. Because it's like Nintendo's version of Facebook, and that bothers me. I just don't deal with it. Whoever labeled dysfunctional as a bad thing obviously never saw this friendship coming. Tetra and Link. Notice how his boat now has its eyes closed. It's now just an ordinary boat. You just got home! Now you're leaving again? Beetle, your ship, it's clipping into the pirate ship. Forget the pirate ship. Taking my own ride. Have you seen what my cannon can do? Wind will guide us. I was yawning for that entire exchange. I didn't read any of it, I'm sorry. Come back soon. Little sister's gonna miss you, and so is Sue Belle. Wink wink. Still donning the crawfish pajamas. Never gonna change out of them. The end. And that was The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD Link's Pajama Quest. Again? Is it like a new game plus plus? I'm pretty sure it just ends after. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what they would add for a new game plus plus. So yeah. I didn't save it all when we did that. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. So that was Wind Waker. I think I'm going to give this a proper ending in terms of the video, just for YouTube. And then I will... Actually, you know what? This song is nice enough. Let's just... the stream isn't over. I'm just ending this particular video. Let me find that one picture we used last time, though. That was nice. Oh god, I have so many. Here it is.